Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, friends. It's Miss Keri, and we are here again for our last week of yoga class. And today we're going to start our class by reading a story called The Listening Walk by Paul Showers and illustrated by Aliki. Now, this book is one of my favorite books because it walks us through how we can be mindful of what's around us by listening to all of the sounds when we go for a walk or when we're in our house or anytime. It can be a fun sort of game to play to close your eyes and listen to all of the different sounds around you. So let's get started by reading The Listening Walk. I like to take walks. I take walks with my father and our dog. Our dog is called Major. He is an old dog and he does not walk very fast. We go down the street and we do not talk. My father puts his hands in his pockets and thinks. Major walks ahead and sniffs. I keep still and listen. I call this a listening walk. On a listening walk, I do not talk. I listen to all the different sounds. I hear many different sounds when I do not talk. First, I hear Major's toenails on the sidewalk. Major has long toenails. When he walks, his toenails scratch the sidewalk. They go twick, 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 twick. I hear my father's shoes on the sidewalk. My father walks slowly and his shoes go dop, 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 dop. I can't hear my shoes. I wear sneakers. I hear all sorts of sounds on a listening walk. I listen to the sounds I never listened to before. I listen to lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are noisy. A lawnmower makes a steady zooming noise. It goes like this. Zoom. I like to listen to lawn sprinklers. Lawn sprinklers are very quiet. They make different sounds. Some sprinklers make a steady whispering sound like this. Other sprinklers turn around and around and they go like this. Whisk, 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 whisk. On a listening walk, I hear cars in the street. The shiny new cars are quiet. They make only a soft But old cars are very noisy. Old cars sound like this. Bracka, 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 bracka. When cars go around the corner too fast, the tires go Err! When a car stops too quickly, the brakes go Ee! On a listening walk, I hear all kinds of sounds. A bicycle bell ringing, tring, tring. A baby crying, wah, wah, wah. A jet flies over. Jets are very noisy when they're overhead. A jet goes, ew. A boy runs by, dribbling his basketball. Boom, boom, boom. A lady hurries by us. She is wearing high heels. The lady's high heels go pick, buck, pick, buck, pick, buck. The bus is coming. The lady starts to run. Pick, 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 pick. The bus stops at the corner. The lady gets on. The bus stops up again and whirs away. Around the corner, men are digging up the street. They are using a jackhammer. It makes a loud banging song. Dack, 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 dack. The jackhammer hurts my ears. I put my hands over my ears as we walk by. Dack, 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 dack. Sometimes my father and I take Major to the park. It is quiet there. The sounds in the park are not loud like the noises on the street. My father and I walk down a shady path. I do not talk. I listen. I listen to my father's shoes on the path. They make a soft sound. They go chuff, 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 chuff. I listen to the birds in the park. I listen to the pigeons and the ducks. The pigeons fly down to meet us. They want us to feed them. The pigeons puff up their feathers. They take little tiny steps. They come towards us, nodding their heads, and they say, proo, proo, proo. At the pond, the ducks are waiting. They want us to feed them too. The small ducks swim up close. They turn their heads on one side and look up at us. The small ducks waggle their tails and quack. They say, quack, 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 quack. The big ducks are not so brave. They stay back and they swim around in circles. The big ducks look at us, but they do not come close. The big ducks say, quack, quack. Sometimes I hear a woodpecker in the park. The woodpecker sounds like a little hammer. He goes rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. In the park, I hear crickets in the grass. The crickets go creak, creak, creak. I hear the wind in the leaves. It whispers, shh. I hear bees in the flowers. Bzz. It is fun to go on a listening walk. You do not have to go far. You can walk around the block and listen. You can walk around your yard and listen. You do not even have to take a walk to hear sounds. There are sounds everywhere all the time. All you have to do is keep still and listen to them. Right now, there are sounds you can hear. When you finish this page, close the book and listen. How many different sounds can you hear right now? Close your book and count them. Okay, my friends, let's close our eyes and listen to the sounds that we can hear right now. I hear construction trucks across the street. I hear a clock ticking. I hear a car going by. I hear rain on the street. I hear my computer buzzing. What can you hear right now? For our yoga class today, we're going to make a few sounds with our body. So sit crisscross. And without singing our song, we're going just to make the slap, clap sounds. Here we go. Now let's listen to our breath. Breathe in once, breathe out twice. Good. Take your hands now up to the sky. Rub your hands together. Listen to the sound. One hand down, stretch. Other side, stretch. Come on back up. Put your feet out. Reach for your toes. Nice big stretch for your legs. Can you make noises with your toes? You scrunch your toes up. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Maybe your toes make noise. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Roll your ankle. Roll, roll, roll. Roll your other ankle all around. And then do our butterfly. Hear your butterfly wings flapping and listen. Good. Crisscross your legs and twist your body. Sometimes our spine, the bone in our back, might make a pop or a crack when we twist. Other side. Any sounds from your back? Listen. Good. Now come back to the middle. Put your hands behind you and then stomp your feet on the floor. Like this. Cross your leg over. Look at your foot. Wiggle your foot again. Switch. Listen to how your body moves when you put your foot around in a circle and then put it back on the floor. Sit up tall. Bring your hands together. Rub your hands together. Do one clap. Another clap. One more. Put your thumb and your fingers together. Can you snap? Try it again. Again. Excellent. Put your hands down now. Let's listen one more time if there's any new sounds. Close your eyes without talking and listen. I still hear my computer, and I still hear the clock and the construction outside. Another car just went by, and I heard a bird chirp. It's chirping again. It must be calling for somebody. Open your eyes now, my friends. Now let's make one more sound by singing our goodbye song, but this time we're not singing, we're just doing slap clap, and maybe you're humming along. Here we go. Namaste, my friends. Thank you for joining me and reading this story with me, The Listening Walk, and listening to all of the sounds around you and the sounds that your body makes when we do yoga. I hope you have a great day. I will see you again on Thursday.